Okay. Namaste everyone. As we are going through the chapter linear equations in one variable, so today I will solve some of the question from 2.2. Okay. These all are statement questions. So let me solve some of the questions, and 2-3 questions I will be giving you home assignment for your attendance, and the rest remaining questions we will be discussing in our online class. So let us start with question number 1. So the statement is, if you subtract half from a number, so from a number, let the number be x. So if we subtract half from a number, according to the question, so I have subtracted half from the number and multiply the result by half. So multiply this result by half. You get 1 by 8. So 1 by 8 is the result. So it is equal to 1 by 8. Now we have to find the value of x. So let us find. So x minus 1 by 2. So this 2. Okay. So since this half is multiplied with this expression, so what will happen if its side changes? This 2 will go up. Okay. So 2 will be multiplied with this 1 and the 1 will be multiplied with 8. This is cross multiplied. So it is x minus half equal to, let us reduce here, 2 1 is 2, 2 4 is 8. So it is 1 by 4. Therefore x is equal to 1 by 4 plus half. Okay. Now 4 and 2, LCM is 4. So it will be 1 plus 2. So it will be 3 by 4. Therefore the value of x is 3 by 4. Hence the number is 3 by 4. So I hope this is clear to you. Now let us move to the next question. So let us move to the next question, that is question number 2. The perimeter of a rectangular swimming pool is 154. Its length is 2 meter more than twice its breadth. So let us take the breadth of the rectangle bx. Let us assume the breadth of the swimming pool. Dx. So now what will be its length? And already it is given in the question. The length is 2 more than twice its breadth. So if the breadth is x, then twice of breadth, it will be 2x. So therefore length of the pool will be twice x, as it is given in the question. It is twice of the breadth plus 2. Why plus 2? Because it is given clearly in the question that the length is 2 more than twice its breadth. So breadth is x, so the length is twice x, 2 more, so it is plus 2. So this will be our length, since the value is given in meter. So let us take here x meter. Okay, and this is meter. Now according to the question, so in the beginning of the statement it is clearly given the perimeter of the rectangular swimming pool is 154. So perimeter is given, that means we have to use the perimeter formula of rectangle. Okay, so perimeter formula of rectangle is 2 into length plus breadth. So let us write 2 into, okay, length plus breadth equal to perimeter. So which implies 2 into, so in place of length what we can write, 2x plus 2, 2x plus 2 plus breadth, so plus breadth is our x, okay, equal to p. So p is 154, it is given in the question, 154. Okay, now 2 into, so now you see 2x plus x, it will be 3x plus 2 equal to 154. Let us multiply these 2 with 3x and 2. Okay, so it will be 3 to the 6x plus 2 to the 4 equal to 154, which implies 6x is equal to 154 minus 4. So 154, if we subtract 4 from 154, it will be 150. Now what will be the value of x? So it will be 150 divided by 6. So let us reduce it. 6 1 is 6, 6 2 is 12, and 6 5 is 30. So it is 25. So therefore what we can assume, x, that means breadth. So breadth is equal to 25 meter, and length it is equal to, because it is given 2x plus 2, so it will be 2 into 25 plus 2. So 2 into 25, it is means 50 plus 2, so 52 meter. So this is our required solution. Okay, now let us move to question number 3. So the base of an isosceles triangle is 4 by 3 centimeter. So let us draw an isosceles triangle as it is given in the question. The base of the isosceles triangle is 4 by 3 centimeter. Okay, so isosceles triangle, and we know that in an isosceles triangle the two sides are equal. Okay, so the base of the isosceles triangle, it is given 4 by 3 centimeter. Okay, the perimeter of the triangle is 4 2 by 15 centimeter. So perimeter, it is given 4 2 by 15 centimeter. Okay, what is the length of either of the remaining equal sides? So we have to find the length of this equal side. Okay, so let us assume if I take this on x, this will also be x. Okay, since these sides are equal. Now let the equal sides of the isosceles triangle be x. So according to the question, so what will be the perimeter? Perimeter of the triangle means sum of 3 sides. So therefore x plus, since one of the, okay, since the base it is given, so right here the base 4 by 3 equal to perimeter, and already it is given, so 4 2 by 15. So this is the equation. Now let us solve it. X plus x, it will be 2x. Okay, which is equal to 15 4 just 60 plus 2, 62 by 15, and if I bring here this constant here, it will be minus 4 by 3. Okay, So 2x equal to 15 and 3, 15 is the LCM, it is here 62 minus 20. So 2x equal to it is 42 by 15. So what will be the value of x? So x is equal to 42 by 15 into 2. So let us reduce it. 2 1s are 2. So 2 2s are 4. 2 1s are 2. Again 21 by 15 we can reduce by 3. 3 7s are 21. 3 5s are 15. So it is 7 by 5. Now, therefore, the equal sides of the isosceles triangle, therefore, each equal sides is 7 by 5 centimeters. Okay, now let me solve question number 7. The sum of three consecutive multiples of 8 is 888. Find the multiples. Okay. So it is given the sum of three consecutive multiples. Let the three consecutive multiples of 8 are x, x plus 8, x plus 16. Sometimes in the question it is only given the three consecutive number. So the three consecutive number will be x, x plus 1, x plus 2. But here in the question it is given consecutive multiples of 8. So I have taken the first number x. Then since it is multiple of 8, so I have taken x plus 8, and the third one x plus 16. Okay, because if we go to the multiplication table of 8, we get 8 on 8, 8 to just 16. So in this way we have taken. Okay. Now in the question it is given that the sum of these three multiples of 8, okay, three consecutive multiples of 8, it is 888. So according to the question, it is x plus 8 plus x plus 16 is equal to 888. So now let us solve. So x, it will be thrice x. 16 plus 8, 24, equal to 888. So 3x equal to 888 minus 24, which is equal to 864. Therefore, x is equal to 864 divided by 3. So 824. So it is 288. Therefore, the three consecutive multiples of 8 are, first one is 288, then the next one it will be 288 plus 8, and the third one will be 288 plus 16. Okay, so that is 288. So if I add 8, so 8 8 16, it is 296, and sorry, the answer will be 304. Okay, so I have solved some of the examples, few questions from your textbook, and 2 questions I'll be giving you home assignment. That one you have to upload in your Google Classroom for your attendance. So with this I want to conclude. That's all. Thank you.